guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time on this channel, you're welcome. I am A.H.P. I'm an author and I also do business. Now today's video is basically me sharing with you how to make homemade plantain flour, which can be used for making fufu if you add cassava to it, or used for baking. Okay, now plantain flour, unripe plantain flour, is a bit bitter, so if you're going to use it for making fufu, for example, you need to mix it with other types of flour to remove that bitter taste. Okay, so without further ado, let us get into the video. I've got my blender here. Now you can use a food processor to blend your fufu, okay, or for those of us who are in other countries, you can use a mortar and a pestle, okay, or you can use a blender if you can get one, or a mill, okay, if you've got a nearby milling place where you can go and have it ground for you, you can do that. Or there is the stone grinder, okay, which we use in Uganda. Sorry guys, I've got my son here.
Looking for strawberries?
Strawberries?
Yes.
Okay, that is for my work, but when I open it, you can have some, okay? So I've got that, and then I've got my Tupperware. You can use any type of airtight Tupperware for storing your flour once you've blended it, okay? And I've labeled mine because I've got quite a few of these in my pantry for different things, so I'll know exactly what type of flour this is because I've got quite a few types of flour that I'm going to be making, okay? And then I've got, so that's clean. Then I've got a clean sieve, which I'm going to be using to sieve my flour into a smooth consistency. Then I have got my unripe plantain, which I've chopped up and dried, okay? Now the drying process, basically all you need to do is peel your unripe plantain, chop it up into small pieces, and you can either dehydrate it using a dehydrator or air dry it like I did, just by putting it out in the sun, okay? Or where your sunniest spot, which for me is my window, okay? Because I'm in the UK. If I was in Uganda, it would be my compound, okay? Well, if I had a garden, I'll put it in my garden, even if I'm in the UK. But I don't, so I use my window while I wait for my dehydrator, okay? So let us get into that. Let me turn off the blender just in case. Okay, so I'm going to be putting a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. Okay, so okay, so that's half of that. That's what's left. It's about to be noisy. Now this is a 2-level blender, so speed, in terms of speed. So I'm going to start with the first speed one, just to help it break it a little bit more. I need to adjust my blender to the left side. Okay. Now you can see it's blended. Okay. I'm not calling you, darling. Now I'm going to put it on speed number 2.
No, wait!
I'll show you what it looks like. It's quite smooth.
Mommy, it's super smooth. Yes. Whoa. It's really smooth.
It's quite smooth.
I want to feel it too. Oh, it's so smooth. It looked like dough.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now.
You gonna get some out?
Yeah.
Okay, I can help you.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna look after when it's ripe. Yeah, the other side is ripe. You push them down.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it away from the sides of my blender.
Only one try. Let's see.
David.
No, I'm not gonna make some noise. What? I'm not making some noise. Okay, so go back to here.
Don't make me have to start my thing again, okay? Can you please get down? Your face, you need to go and clean your face as well.
And then I started?
No, you're coming to just distract me. Can you go and sit down?
I don't distract you.
I had to tell my son to go because it's going to be distracting me. So, yeah. So now I start to sieve it. I have to use a plate because the Tupperware is quite small. So you sieve. So as long as you can get unripe plantain, you can make this flour at home. So you don't always need to buy your fufu flour. You know, you just have to be patient. It takes roughly 4 days if it's been really hot for it to dry, if you're air drying, but it takes a few minutes depending on how much you're drying, if you're using a dehydrator. So I'll put the rest. I'll refrain from putting my hand in the blender because it's got blades in there. If I want to take the rest out, I'll just use a spatula. So this is what is left, and this is what you want. I hope it's focusing. Yeah. Okay, so it's smooth. So I'll repeat the same process. You see why I sent him away? Because he'll start making his car sounds here. Okay, so I'll put the rest of this in to the blender. And this tray is ready for another item to be dried. So my book, Homemade Flour, is going to be online once it's released. So you'll be able to find it on my online stores, which will be Amazon and also TikTok. Okay, so and Matchbox as well, Matchbox store. So that's where you'll be able to get it from. Okay, start off with speed 1. Okay. Now I'm going to put it on speed 2. I don't want to overwork my blender because if it gets too heated, it will actually literally burn, which ruins my blender. That's what happened to my last one when I was blending spices. So I'll just use for a few minutes, literally, per time, and blend. You can see the heat. So I'm just taking the residue off the top of the blender. Somebody has just liked my video on TikTok. I was wondering what's happening over there. So, if you're not following me on TikTok, do go over there and follow. It's A.H.P Collective 12.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Now give me some strawberries. Can you give me some strawberries?
David, I'll deal with you in a minute.
Okay. What are you doing that?
Yeah. I have to be careful because this is a glass blender. Okay, so again, start to sieve. And it gives you quite a lot of flour. I did I used 6 unripe plantain. My arm is beginning to hurt. Okay, that is enough. So that's practically it. And that's what I'm left with. But I'm going to blend this one more time. However, I'm not going to do it on here. I'm going to do it and then blend it and then film another video because I've got a reel that I need to do. So that brings us to the end of this particular video. If you have made your own flour at home, let me know in the comment section. And other than that, have a good evening and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.